questions that I need to ask you. Busy bee. So sit tight, okay? Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? And again, due to the serious nature of this investigation, I need you to be completely honest with all of your answers. Okay? Pinky promise. Thank you. Alright. So, I have 50 questions for you today. Are you ready? Too bad. I'm not waiting for your response. It's time for this investigation to begin. Question 1. Would you rather have a pet elephant or a pet giraffe? And what would you name it? Interesting. That name suits it, I think. Yes. Alright. Question 2. Do you have any current pets other than your pet from question 1? And what are their names? Alright. Question 3. Do you see your current pets having any issues with your new pet that's going to be moving in? That's right, either the giraffe or the elephant. Do you foresee any problems? And what would those problems be? Okay. Okay. And does that often happen, or? Okay. Alright. Moving on. Question 4. Approximately how many fluid ounces of liquid have you drank in the last 3 business days? Yeah, I'm gonna need an approximate amount. Okay. Good. Oh, are you feeling a little thirsty? Do you want some? Go ahead. It's just water. I'm on duty after all. I can't be drinking. I have an important investigation. Did you get enough? Okay, good. Now I'm gonna need you to add 2 or 3 more fluid ounces based on how much you think you drank to your number. Okay. Got it. Alright. Question 5. What was the last movie that you saw in theaters? And was it on April 8th, 2026? No? Okay. But what was it? Okay. And was that a good one? Did you like that one? Okay. Alright. Question 6. Were there any secret messages left to you, perhaps Question 11. If you were a music artist, what would you want your album to be called? Your first album, newest album. Okay. Okay. And do you have any ideas for a visual to go with that? Like the cover? Alright. Are you excited for Olivia Rodrigo's third album? Oh, no, that's off the record. That's just an aside. I was just curious. Oh, okay. Anyways, question 12. What was your favorite special supply in elementary school? So, don't answer with a pencil, like the protractor, or the glue stick, or the scissors. Alright, that tracks based on the information I have on you already. Question 13. Approximately how many times did you play the game grab soccer in gym class during elementary school? Yes, grab soccer. seasons or for a holiday event? Or do you prefer to keep it the same year round? And why is that? Alright. Question 27. How long do you think that you could survive on a deserted island before you either died of starvation or passed from eating something that harmed you, such as poison or another substance? Approximately. Okay. Alright. Question 28. If you were playing an online team game and your opponents in said game were so bad that you suspected they may be bots, what call and response phrase would you use in the endgame chat to attempt to determine if they were bots? Have you ever tested that personally? Alright. Question 29. What did you have for dinner exactly 3 nights ago? It is imperative that you remember this information for me, okay? Are you sure? You're confident on that? Question 30. Who was the last person that you internet stalked and why? Alright. What was the primary method that you used for your search and information from the person in question 30? For example, did you use Instagram or LinkedIn or... Okay. Question 32. Train A leaves New York City at approximately 9:30 and is traveling 70 miles per hour. Meanwhile, train B leaves Buffalo Station heading towards New York at approximately 10 o'clock. No, 10:15 o'clock, heading 60 miles an hour. At what time do the two trains meet? You're not doing that? What do you mean you're not doing that? Please? Okay, fine. What's 5 plus 5? Alright. Mental cognition is sassy, but stable. What was that? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Alright. Question 33. How would you describe your favorite flavor of ice cream? Not what the flavor is, but what it tastes like. So, for example, is it sweet, sour, crunchy? How would you describe it? Alright. Question 34. Now that you've described your ice cream flavor to me, tell me what your favorite ice cream flavor actually is. know this is not for you. I'll take the advice though. Question 41. What is your favorite marine and or aquatic animal? It can be any class of animal, as long as it spends its time mainly in the water. I see. Question 42. What is your favorite type of bird that is capable of flight? See what I did there? I added that because most people just say penguin, and now I can get a more unique response. Question 43. What would you consider the ideal wake-up time without any outside factors influencing your decision? So no work, school, or kids to wake up for. What time would you choose as the most ideal? Alright. Question 44. What is your favorite fruit, and when was the last time you consumed it? Question 45. If your pets were to be assigned a commonly used class, such as one in a fantasy setting like D&D, what classes would they be? And please include your pet from question 1. Okay. All right. All right. Question 46. When you receive a gift card, do you make a plan to quickly put it to use, or does it sit within your wallet, forgotten for a few years? Okay. Question 47. When you drive, do you use your turn signal? Do you use it? You better, okay? Don't forget it. Question 48. Do you believe that 100 men could defeat one gorilla in unarmed hand-to-hand combat? They can fight either all at once or one at a time, one-on-one. It's your decision. Just let me know what that call is. Okay. Right. Exactly. Alright. Question 49. Do you think that you could defeat a gorilla in a one-in-one confrontation if you had access to a number of weapons that the average human can acquire? So, you can't get a rocket launcher to fight the gorilla, but alright. there's anybody